What's good, y'all? It's Tippy 2 Dope. Welcome back to the only hip hop reaction channel on YouTube. Do me a favor though, just don't ask Adam Silver about that. Today, we got J. Cole dropping off a documentary to accompany his upcoming album called The Off Season. This documentary is called Applying Pressure, the off-season documentary. I'm here for anything Cole drops leading up to the off-season, and definitely going to be right here in this chair to give y'all my reaction to the off-season when he drops that on Friday. J. Cole has done this a few times with the documentaries leading up to the release of his album, like, you know, during his rollout and whatnot. The couple that come to mind were the For Your Eyes Only documentary and the Revenge of the Dreamers documentary. Both super dope, very insightful, very telling, very thought-provoking. All the things you come to know and love from J. Cole. I ain't really trying to waste a whole bunch of time, man. I'm ready to hop into this documentary. This is J. Cole, Applying Pressure, the off-season documentary.
What made you say off-season?
I had a mistake on 1 month. At that time,
1-1.
I was trying to get a deal.
1-1.
I felt like I was this close to getting a deal with somebody just because my music was good and I had like a little bit of connections to the industry, but I had just graduated college. I was broke, nigga. I was like struggling to pay my rent. I ain't had no job. And I was kind of being complacent because I had crazy music and I was kind of chilling, like as if that was good enough.
Hey, man, we got to show love to the Revenge of the Dream, or the Dreamville sneakers that they're rocking, man. I know these just got released. I think the yellow ones are the most recent pair, but these are fucking fire-ass kicks. Kicks I would definitely buy if they weren't so damn expensive. But if y'all watching this and, you know, you want to take our relationship to the next level, y'all could cop me a pair of those sneakers and, you know, just slide into the DMs. We can work something out.
And I had a realization. One time, nigga, I'm in a party. I'm drunk and I'm high. So I had to leave the party and go to the backyard. So I'm back there paranoid, like, oh my God, like, nigga, I'm going through it. Nigga, life is on me, nigga, rent. All my college friends went and got jobs. Nigga, I'm over here doing some rap shit. And these niggas walk in the backyard, come find me. They're like, yo, we want to holler at you right quick. Bro, it turned into an intervention. These niggas was like, hey, bro, what you doing? You say you want to do this music shit, but like all you doing is really just like hanging out, partying and shit. Mind you, one part of me is like, nigga, yo, I be with y'all niggas. Like, the fuck are you talking about? But when they was talking, bro, I swear to God, I sobered up quickly. It was almost like I was on the stage. Nigga, literally, after that, I thought about basketball. Why I ain't making basketball? Nigga, I love to play. And at this point, I'm 21 years old, you know what I mean, 22. And I'm like, nigga, why you didn't make it in basketball? Because you wasn't fucking working. You thought you'd be outside dribbling the fucking ball, doing something, when really niggas was in the gym with trainers, like putting in work, shooting 1,000 shots a day. And your dumb ass over there thinking you doing something, mimicking Iverson. So it was like, yo, do you really want to look back?
Oh, shit.
10, 20
hey.
years?
Real quick, that just reminded me, I forgot to mention in the intro. Shout out to J. Cole for making the Rwandan basketball team. I think Africa has a whole basketball league and shit, and he tried out and he made the Rwandan basketball team, man. That shit crazy. My homeboy sent me a screenshot, and I thought he was lying, man. So I had to look that shit up and kind of find out ESPN, whole bunch of other places are reporting on it and shit. That shit is crazy, man. I don't know how long he knew about it and if he was just keeping it in the tuck to announce it during the album rollout. But if that's the case, if he was keeping it in the tuck and he knew about this for a minute and he just wanted to release it as a part of the rollout to get the hype, to build the anticipation and shit, I think that's a genius marketing move, man. I can't wait to see what he does on the court.
With trainers, like putting in work, shooting 1,000 shots a day, and your dumb ass over there thinking you doing something, mimicking Iverson. Yeah. So it was like, yo, do you really want to look back 10, 20 years from now with this music shit and be like, the reason you didn't make it in music because you ain't put in the work? So I was like, fuck it. That was where the warm-up came from. Every day nigga, I woke up, wrote verses, made beats. So, and so all that to say, the off season was like the same concept. Like, one more time before I leave, like before I feel like I'm like fulfilled in this game, let me try to reach new heights from a skill level standpoint. Remember I told you about the 7-minute drill? Mm-hmm. Like I put myself through drills. I really try to work on my craft to like just reach new heights and push myself. So that's why I call it the off season. I know that was a long answer, but shit, man.
Yeah.
I'll play you the third joint.
Okay, couple takeaways from that little first couple minutes. One, everybody needs friends like J. Cole's friends. You know what I'm saying? To call him out on his bullshit, to make him take accountability, you know what I'm saying? To have him sober up, literally and figuratively, you know what I mean? Everybody needs friends like that in their life. Second, shit, what was second? Just him telling 21 Savage about, you know, his process and shit, about how he was locking in just like the warm-up. If you know what the warm-up is, you know that's classic Cole. That's one of his best projects, one of his best bodies of work. So that tells me if he's locking in like that, off-season about to be crazy. And the third thing is, from what he told me, he's about to play 21 Savage, the third track from the album. The third track probably gonna be crazy.
This past 5 years has been a fight against comfort. I was chilling. What I noticed was with that feeling of comfort, I'm like, damn, this is the moment that a lot of your favorite rappers hit a crossroad where they did what the fuck they set out to do, and then the fruits of their labor started working against them. That same energy and that same like passion they put into the craft was gone, and it was replaced by like comfort and luxury.
I like this one. You like them too? Yeah. So if I had to give one,
That's my favorite one.
this is hard.
Gangsta, bro.
Back right here.
That's a lot of
Shit right
shit.
here, back.
Be designing the shoes or something.
My life is just mad routine at this point, and I like it. So to go shoot a video, to shoot a doc, to even just come downstairs and do this, and I swear to God, bro, I swear to that's the level of like comfort / laziness that I've reached in my life. Imagine that when applied to music and a craft and a sport that literally you can't get comfortable in.
What's up, bro?
Good morning. I knew you was up. I had to make a real decision.
Question. The files you
Are you okay
Probably
with getting comfortable, chilling, mailing it in, waiting around on inspiration? If this is as high as you ever got, not career success-wise, but from a skill level, like have you wrote your best song? Did you leave no stone unturned creatively? And when I thought about that feeling, I was like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
You already know you fresh.
See, that too makes me think that this shit is gonna be special, man. I'm kind of biased. That's what I think about every J. Cole album. But just him saying that type of shit, and with the the teases and the talks of the retirement and shit, that got me hella excited.
And when I thought about that feeling, I was like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
You already know you fresh. You ain't got no choice but to answer.
When Melissa told me she was pregnant, it was like almost like a clock went off. Like before life completely changed, I was like, damn, I need to refocus, wake back up and lock back in and begin the process of like the fall off, which is reaching its highest height before I feel like I can like comfortably just relax. First thing came to my mind, I was like, yo, I gotta go back to Muhammad's crib.
Oh, nah, you can look, bro. It's a whirlwind in that bitch.
The infamous, legendary Muhammad's Crib. He's mentioned that in countless songs. You know what I mean? The most notable to me is Everybody Dies, when he's in the intro, when he's talking about back in Muhammad's crib, blah blah blah. This is just how I wanted it. The light shining through the tiny little window or whatever. And then I believe in Power Trip, he was talking about back when I was at Muhammad's crib, paying $1,700 for the rent, money well spent, no heat, but a nigga made heat, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope to see the source of all that inspiration.
This shit like Mount Everest, nigga. We are at the legendary Muhammad House. This is where Cole stayed when he moved to New York to go to St. John's. This house right here has been a lifeline because even when times were difficult, he struggled with certain things. Like the owner treated him actually like a friend, almost like a son in a sense. So he worked with him.
Cole. Cole.
Oh, okay. 26 I'm trying to hear what song you working on. 2016, so that would have been after Forest Hills Drive. So something for like for your eyes only, maybe. Oh, hey. That must be the one little window that the light was shining through and shit. They got the air conditioning because there's no heat. Or I don't know. Y'all know what I mean.
Till Drive had been out. I'm at the peak. And I'm like, coming back here. This might be my last moment of moving how I used to move. Waking up every day dolo. Just being able to write, focus on music. I came up here for like 2 months. Every morning I woke up, I had to write a verse before I can go to the city and go to the studio. And then after the studio, I had to drive all the way back to Queens, wake up here, write again, record again, and then go. I remember Pharrell, one of the first times I had worked with him, he was like telling me how he had his life on a schedule. He came to the studio for certain hours. He was like, I only come to the studio from this time to this time, and I don't take shit home with me. I was probably 24, 25 when he said that, and I remember feeling like, damn, that's weird, because I'd be in the studio all fucking day. Like, if I stayed in the studio anything less than 12 hours before I had kids, it was a failure of a day.
That's crazy, man. And I know there's like it's very romanticized, this whole thing about, you know, grinding so hard and grind so hard, team no sleep, you know what I mean, and no days off and blah blah blah. But like, rest, you know what I mean, take some time off, take a day off. You need to, mentally, physically, all that shit, you know what I mean. Like, you're a more efficient worker when you have time to rest, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna, you know, go further into detail about this shit, but that's just my 2 cents. I think it's just over romanticized, and you know, you see it a lot, especially in music in general, but specifically hip hop.
About 2 years into being a father, I remember like, oh, you need a schedule where your family knows that this is your time in the studio, and this is the time when I'm at home on family mode. It's something that I needed to do because I'm not gonna shortcut on the family side. So I put the studio in the house for that reason. It's like, I love being able to work knowing.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. I always like to see the inside of rapper studios, especially their home studios and shit, how they have them decked out. But that's tight. Yeah, get him, Cole. Get him. You see you yam that motherfucker. Now you about to pull up. You remember those songs from last year, bro? Those are hugely slept on, bro. Climb Back, Lion King on Ice. Man, I wonder if those gonna be on the off season.
When you don't write for a while, you wait around for the inspiration. That's the thing that I had to cut out, because you can wait forever and nothing will ever come.
Yup.
And then when you come back, one of the main things I noticed in the process is like the trust you have in the things that you say or the things that want to be said. like the ideas that come to your mind and want to come out and they want to be written down, you second guess them because you haven't been in the momentum of trusting and seeing results. So that first line that comes, you're like, oh no, that's trash. Oh, no, I said some
That's
shit like
deep,
that
man.
that's corny,
That's
I
so
don't know.
deep, man. I once upon a time I was a rapper. I wrote some rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I busted a flow, as the kids call it, and I can totally relate to that. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of bowed out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing that same shit, just waiting for inspiration, and it never came. And I was trying to force shit, and I just realized, like, that you just gotta live life. You know what I'm saying? And let that shit come to you. I don't know if that's what he's about to touch on or whatever, but that's just from my own personal experiences.
I had to just start showing up. When I really fell in love
And
with
that shit like
rapping,
hearing it for the first time.
Sport. I started realizing the parallel between rapping for me and basketball. I gotta operate at a high skill level, and the only way you're gonna operate at a high skill level is putting in the hours. You know what I mean? The practice. So it's like
Real.
coming down to the off season, it was the same mentality. It's like, damn, this is the time to get better. So I have to continuously come up with ways to reignite. Write one verse, do a drill, make a beat. I didn't know how long it would take, but I knew it would take time. And it literally took years of practice, writing, trying, shooting, sharpening the pen to like get it to a level that I feel like it's been like in the past couple of years. Like, it's there.
Hell yeah. Who is this, track 3?
It's almost like you treated those features as an album, as like a project.
Facts, yeah.
Is that how you thought of it?
Yeah, because it was a mind state. When you put yourself in uncomfortable moments, you find out a lot about yourself. And usually you find out that you're capable of rising to that bar that's set by that uncomfortable situation. So what's something I can do? Yo, when somebody bring you a feature, say yes. I was looking at it like an opportunity for growth.
I be trying to get a fucking listen to that shit. They're giving like the smallest little hints.
Looking at it like an opportunity for growth.
Hey, but that run that he's talking about with the features that he went on from like 2017, 2016, like 2018, around, man, crazy. I'm gonna put it out there. That shit rivals Lil Wayne's like 06 to 09 run. I know that might be controversial to saying shit, but like, go back, listen to those Cole verses. Go listen to those Cole feature verses and shit. Absolute masterclass in writing, in delivery, in performance, every aspect of the game. He was at the top level of his game.
You think the era that you grew up in drove you to want to have the skill set that you got?
Hell yeah. Do you really want to look back and be like, you didn't work with nobody? You didn't have no songs with nobody. That you just cool with that? No, okay. So start saying yes to some features. Similarly, it was like that with letting people know, yo, the off season, it's a boy, the fall off is coming. It's like, yo, now that the possibility of not doing this shit seems real and I'm at peace with that, don't have a regret. There's songs on here in this whole fall off era that I've been sitting on for years. Just tweaking, making better.
Damn.
Even like a middle child.
You hear that? He's got songs that he's working on for the fall off that he's been sitting on and tweaking for years, bruh. Years.
Even like a middle child. That was for the fall off.
Oh, wow.
But then I'm like, do you really want to wait to drop this fucking song? So I'm like, yo, fuck it. We just put out Middle Child like as a single.
I'm glad he didn't.
And that shit went crazy.
So you know I never came up here when you came back.
Oh, yeah. Now, normally I would just hoard that shit. And similarly, yes, I've been hoarding songs because I'm like, no, I made this for the fall off. This is too special. Now, over the years, they've gotten better. So maybe some of them like fallen to the wayside, you know what I mean? And like, they won't make it. I still got more work to do, especially on the fall off specifically. I got a few more songs I need to write. I got more tinkering I need to do. But the vision. I finally got this shit sculpted and I can see this shit. Like, for a long time, I just knew
Love to hear that.
what I wanted to do, but I just couldn't see it. It was just like, this is the most ambitious shit I've ever done. It's a patience and a trust. It's a tightrope to walk, but I'm walking that shit.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, bruh. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, Cole. Man. So, my takeaways from that. I covered my takeaways in the first portion of it, but overall, man, what I take from it is that Cole, you had to do some soul searching musically, you know what I'm saying? And I think he kind of went on a similar expedition, I guess, after, you know, with the making of For Your Eyes Only. And I know I've heard him talk about it prior to that as well, like working on Born Sinner, how he was talking about how he sold out making Workout, how he sold out making the song Workout and shit, and just dealing with all the pressures and trying to make people happy, and then he ultimately just had to make himself happy and all that shit. And like I said, super introspective, super insightful, and Cole seems to be focused, he seems to be ambitious, he seems to be laser focused on what he has to do and what he wants to do. And I'm glad he kept updating us on the fall off. That seems to be that seems to kind of be the end goal. That kind of seems to be the last album in the J. Cole discography. Couple months ago, he gave that list talking about It's a Boy, obviously talking about, you know, him having a child, or his wifey having a child rather, then the off season, and then the fall off. I'm glad he's sticking with that, and like I said, he's laser focused, tweaking songs, sitting on songs. I can't wait to hear the off season, man. I really can't. It's been 4 years plus since we heard a full body of work by J. Cole, if you don't count Revenge of the Dreamers, obviously. So yeah, that's all I got for today's video, man. I really ain't got much else to say. If I had to rate that on the dope scale, you know, that was a top shelf documentary. Cole always coming with the top shelf shit. But like I said, that's all I got for the video today. Make sure you hit that sub, show some love, hit that like button to continue to support the channel. Share this video with your friends. Let them know there's some light-skinned dude over on YouTube reacting to J. Cole documentaries. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how hype you are for the off season. Talk to me. You know I talk back. I'm my T-Pain shit, but it ain't T-Pain. I've been Timmy. Y'all been too dope. Till next time. Peace.
Young nigga move that dope.